Hey everybody, come on in. It's the Daily Bern. We're going to start in just a minute and just let a few people get in, give a little bit of time for a couple people to join us and come on in, like and share. Got to get this out. This is just a little independent show. We depend on the viewers to get this out. So share this out and like and comment. Take part in the show. That helps us do better in the algorithm and get out to more viewers. So I would really appreciate that. But thanks for coming. We'll start in just a minute. We just give a little bit of time for people to get in, settle in, like and share, all of that. But I'm Sean. I'm the host of the Daily Bern. This is a daily motivational show for the political revolution, for all of us that are fighting in this political revolution in order to change our whole society. So come on in and invite your friends, get this out. But welcome back to the Daily Bern. This is the war room of the political revolution. A daily motivational show for all of us who are out here fighting every day in this revolution in order to make real change possible. And we gather here every day at 7 and we discuss this fight that we're in. But we talk like winners in here because we understand that this is our fight and it must be us, not Bernie, that makes this happen. And we are 100% committed to doing everything in our power to make sure that this revolution moves forward. So thanks for coming, and remember to like and share. But remember this, we must make this happen. This is a war. This is not an election. And what is at stake is literally everything. This fight is the only fight against the power establishment that lords over us and is killing people with its greed. And this revolution that we're in is the only thing that has any shot at stopping this downward spiral, and it must succeed. Well, we just took their best shot, and we're still standing strong, but so much more work lays ahead of us. We must push harder, give more, wake more people up, spread more truth, and inform more people. A man with dementia is being pushed on the average TV watching network news believing citizen, and they must be informed. The DNC has lost their minds, and this plan of theirs is insanity. It must not succeed. And as always, I call on us, because this is our fight. I am so sick of hearing, what will Bernie do? What's Bernie going to do about this? Or what's Bernie going to do about that? Bernie is doing a fantastic job. He has given us a clear path to victory, laid the groundwork for us, and is running a terrific campaign, working his ass off in his golden years for us. Bernie is doing plenty. This is our fight. We must be the media. It is our job to attack Joe without mercy. And don't listen to that gaslighting Bernie bros are mean garbage. Use facts. If something can be destroyed by the truth, it deserves to be. Plus, mean? Literally nothing will change. That's what Biden told his donors. Without his obvious mental problems, he is a fundamentally flawed candidate, and he must be exposed. It's not mean. It's the truth. Joe Biden would lose to Trump and lose to Trump badly. And it's our job to inform people of that fact, and we must be aggressive. But don't go around beating dead horses. Remember, we don't need everybody. So some people are lost causes, and it's better just walk away than exhaust yourself. And some people are just trolls. They're just doing it because they're getting excitement out of you, and for some reason that drives them. So pick your spots, pick your battles, but create those opportunities and do all that you can when you find the right ones. And we need to wake enough people. And if we own this and do the work, we can make this happen. So let's do it. And no matter what they throw at us, we will overcome it. Because we must. And that is why we will. Because we will win this. Not Bernie. Us. We have to be the ones. We have to be the ones that make this happen. That push this forward. Hey Jack. How you guys doing? This is our job. And we're doing a tremendous job. We really are doing fantastic work. And like I said, they took their best shot at us, and we're still standing. It wasn't enough to take us down. It wasn't enough to stop us. They don't have enough to take us down or stop us. They can't stop the momentum that we already have moving forward. We're making this happen right now. We are the reason why it's going to. So keep moving forward. All they were trying to pull off on Tuesday was pull enough delegates from Bernie to make him unviable, which they weren't able to do, and break our spirit. That's what that big move and all that shenanigans was about. It made no sense otherwise. It still makes no sense. And then putting all their support behind a man who is clearly mentally unfit makes no sense. But just based on his voting record, this cannot stand. We cannot allow this. We have to expose him because he would get trounced in an election by Trump even if he had his mental capacities, which he clearly does not. So it is our responsibility to inform people and to help people understand that he is a guaranteed loser. Now, the audience you would be pushing for with that angle would probably be your blue no matter who people. And again, you're not going to get through to all of them, but we need enough of them to understand that the Democrats are pushing a loser on you right now. They are trying to lose to make sure that this revolution comes to an end. But nothing they do can stop this. We're too big to rig. We proved that on Tuesday. They threw everything at us. And they came out of it in not a very good situation. And their front runner is going to have a damn hard job in front of him of trying to build any support or build on any of this supposed momentum that he has now, because he can barely speak. He gets very frustrated trying to form thoughts. It's painful to watch. It's sad. It's not even funny anymore, and we're not being mean. This needs to be exposed. People need to understand this. They need to realize that this is going on, because the media is not going to report on it. The media is not going to do their job exposing that a clearly sick man is running for president and being pushed on the American public as a option to defeat Donald Trump, when no one thinks that would work. I don't know of a single person that thinks Joe Biden could beat Donald Trump in an election. So they are choosing to lose. You are choosing to lose if you go with Joe Biden. We need to make people understand that. Enough. Not everybody. We'll never get everybody. But we need enough people to understand it. And I think we can do this. I really do. And look at all we've already accomplished. We've set records for fundraising. We're a grassroots campaign. These are individual donations from regular people. We have millions of volunteers. We've done amazing in this fight so far. And we've taken the best they have to give us in stride. So let's keep moving forward. Keep doing all we can. And we can make this happen. We will make this happen. We must make this happen. Our time is now. This is our fight and our moment, and nothing can stand in our way. We must be firm and move forward united and never back down. Never allow any of this to break our spirit or break our stride. Jack says the blue no matter who is so dumb thinking to me because that didn't work last time. It's the definition of insanity. You keep doing the same thing over and over again expecting different results. And we need them to understand that too, but they've got to grasp the fact that Joe Biden cannot beat Donald Trump. That's the truth. It's not mean. It's the truth. And, you know, this Elizabeth Warren stuff, anyone still waiting on her is going to be waiting, because she was on Rachel Maddow just last night talking about how mean Bernie supporters are. We're not mean. We're passionate. We care. And if your campaign can't stand up to scrutiny, is that being mean? You're running for the highest office in the land. You're trying to be president of the United States. And if you can't stand up to facts, you know, I get that there's trolls. There's trolls in every group, though. It's the facts that bother them. They don't like that. Steve says by the time Trump gets done with Biden, Biden will be in a mental hospital. Biden's in bad shape. He really is. And like I said, it's not funny. I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm saying it because it's true. And people need to wake up to that fact. This man is being pushed on your average person that believes folks like Rachel Maddow in that little lying box in their living room as a viable option for president. And they're not focusing on the fact that he's unwell. They just laugh at his gaffes, look the other way. It's not a stutter. It's not cute. There's something wrong. You can look at this man speaking just a few short years ago, and he's much more coherent. There is something clearly wrong with Joe Biden, and we need to expose it. And his terrible record. There's all that too. Don't forget that. But it is time to take down Joe Biden. And the Sanders campaign is doing so as well. They're going aggressively after Joe Biden. Did you all see that thing on CNN with Biden's surrogate telling Nina Turner that she doesn't have the standing to quote Martin Luther King? I thought that was kind of amazing. It was like the whitest white woman they could find was telling Nina Turner she didn't have the standing to represent Martin Luther King. Brent says the DNC will pick Bloomberg at the convention. You think they'll decide that Biden's unfit, go with Bloomberg? There's a reason why that man invested $700 million, and it wasn't to drop out after Super Tuesday. You know, that was part of the plan, clearly. And it worked kind of well if you consider the fact that they helped a man with dementia win, basically a tiny victory, but win Super Tuesday. That's kind of amazing, being that he's never won a primary before. So, Brent, nothing sounds crazy to me at this point. Nothing. I would have dismissed that before, but I kind of felt like Bloomberg was our enemy, so you could be right. No, Nina was not happy. Nina handled it very well, but that lady came off ridiculously stupid looking and just took the weirdest stand I've ever seen. Well, how did she expect to come out of that in any kind of a positive light? Is beyond me. But this is the kind of things we're up against, the kind of propaganda we're going to be up against, where they even try to tell a black woman she can't speak for black people. Jack says he'll probably be in the mental institution before long anyway. But tonight's burn, though, is going to be kind of quick. So thanks for coming, guys. And I just know that we're up against Bernie right now. And I've got something else planned later on tonight. So thanks for coming to the Daily Bern. And we do this every day at 7. So come back Monday for the next episode. But what do you guys think about before we wrap up? What's on your mind to get into? Do you think there's any chance in hell that Elizabeth Warren plans to endorse Bernie Sanders? People are still holding out hope for that. I was watching the live feed of Bernie earlier, and people were saying, Bernie, you should reach out to Liz and see if she'll work with your campaign. She'll actively work against us. Steve says we might be witnessing the death of the Democratic Party, and that would be a good thing. We're definitely witnessing it. If they go the direction they're going, they're trying to end their party, it seems, doesn't it? Now, doesn't that show everybody what's at stake? It should. It should show everybody that this is the fight to be in. We have a chance here to take down the power establishment. We can bicker about little details later on. Can we please just finish off this system that lords over us? We're being presented with the opportunity to take it down. So let's do all we can and make sure we capitalize on it. No, Steve, Bernie will not endorse. Liz will not endorse Bernie. There's no chance. No chance. I have zero faith in Elizabeth Warren. Hey, Nessa, there's no reason to have any faith in Elizabeth Warren. She's given us no reason. So I don't know why anybody thinks that she would do that. So she clearly is not going to. She has no intention to and will actively work against us, and that's what we should expect. No one should expect Elizabeth Warren to suddenly have a change of heart and decide to do the right thing. This is on us. The battle lines have been drawn, and we just need to move forward and do everything that we can to make sure that this happens. So keep fighting, keep pushing, keep doing all you can. We're doing great. We are why this is going to happen. We are what's making this happen. So keep working, keep fighting. Steve says the debate should be interesting. Can Biden talk coherently for 2 hours? No. No, he will implode. And I've been hearing people say Bernie's being too nice. Bernie's never going to be mean or aggressive to Joe. Joe's going to fall apart on his own, though, before our very eyes. And you got to imagine the DNC imploding isn't that crazy. They're trying to implode. They're running their own campaign into the ground to beat Bernie Sanders, their clear front runner who would win. But they don't want that to happen. But keep fighting out there. Come back Monday, hang out with us again on the Daily Bern. Thanks to everybody who came and everybody who shared and participated in the show. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Come back later tonight. On my timeline, I got something planned, something fun. I want to take a little bit of a break from politics for a little bit. But you guys go watch Bernie now, and later on we'll hang out. See you later.